Hey, what's going on YouTube? Atrocious gameplay here, and today is going to be a really informative video, especially because Thursdays we like to do videos on kind of the newer players, talk about theme decks, talk about a lot of different information and things like that, maybe advice to give to newer players. So this is going to be a continuation of the series of how you can get excellent decks. Now, I'm not talking about, you grind on the ladder and then all of a sudden you just get all these excellent decks, or you do this, that, or the other. This is specifically going to be a list of resources that you can find in this video. Now, one thing that's going on great right now in the Pokemon trading card game is, even though we don't have IRL events, we're having a lot more different creators and a lot more different platforms and resources to be able to utilize, grab information, grab decks and things like that that are very, very helpful for a person who may have just joined the game, or maybe have just started playing here recently within the last couple months because of the pandemic and all the products that Pokemon has put out that have been great for new players. Now, because of this influx of minds jumping in online, there's been just a overflow of resources for new players and things like that to be able to handle. So this video is going to kind of showcase you a list of different things that you could go to, and a list of different creators that I highly encourage that you should go check out and go indulge in their resources as well as supplements to your knowledge. Remember, not one person is the best, or not one person is the almighty person that you should always listen to. It's okay to have your favorite creator. I got my favorite creators, but it's a good idea to broaden your horizons and grab a bunch of different people, whether that's big people or small people, to be able to continuously learn and continue to improve in the game, because not everybody's doing the same thing, in my opinion. Now, this video is going to kind of be in two parts. The first part, I'm going to tell you all some of the top creators that I feel like, are great for the beneficial of learning. This doesn't showcase all of them. If it was all of them, we would literally be here all day. But this is a good starting point to be able to have you check these people out, get you comfortable with a lot of different other creators, and then also find other ones along the way as you continue searching. And then the second video is going to be a resource that I use personally that has tons of deck lists, results, all that stuff, and it's going to be a little bit of a how-to of how to utilize it as well, because I've directed people to this site in this area of the internet, and a lot of people have asked me, like, I'm having a little bit trouble navigating this, or I'm having a little trouble finding out what you're talking about. So this video will be an instruction of both of those things. Now, first we get into the creators like I was talking about earlier, and there are some great minds, including one of my favorites, Azul GG, a very, very good player, very, very prominent player on both Twitch and YouTube. Very big, one of the bigger creators on Twitch, I would say, and continuously is growing the YouTube scene as well. Does a lot of great stuff in my local area. Highly support this dude. Great guy. Highly encourage that you go check him out. And you can find him and other creators that I'm showing you all, like Celios Network, over in the description below. They'll all be in the description below, but I highly encourage that you listen kind of to every single one to maybe get a feel for them before you start going and looking around. Celios Network, a wonderful, and honestly been growing like crazy on YouTube. I remember when they were hitting like 2K subs. Now they're almost at 5K subs here on YouTube, and does a lot of great stuff, and not afraid to play around with different ideas as well. The OP League is going on right now. They're doing excellent job with that. They've done some openings as well, and you look at this like little section is from a week ago, so videos coming up almost every single day from Luke. He works very, very hard on the YouTube. He's a very, very smart, intelligent player, very, very great guy as well. I've talked to him several times, part of our Twitch community as well. Just a super good dude, and does a lot of great stuff in terms of content, knowledge, statistics, and also there's some videos in here. I can't exactly remember where the videos are, how long ago they were, but usually with his videos, he will post like deck list documents, so like literal Excel spreadsheets of deck lists and things like that, of the best deck lists. So very, very awesome in my personal opinion. Tricky Jim is one of those content creators that is very, very personable, very, very easy to watch and understand, and just have a great time with in their Twitch stream and YouTube content as well. Doing YouTube content very frequently. You can see posts several videos a week and does a lot of different things. You know, they run with the Full Grip Games store over in Ohio, so they do a lot of openings if you're really into openings as well. They showcase a lot of different stuff, like here are the theme decks, showcasing those, and the Elite Trainer box as well, just as I had mentioned. Talking about collection stuff, I remember there was a time where they did different things such as a history of the game. So right here, you know, talking about retro Pokemon, the 1999 Pokemon TCG. So a lot of different topics over here, and this is probably one of the biggest creators of the Pokemon TCG in my personal opinion for both Twitch and YouTube combined. So very, very good resource. I highly encourage you to check this person out. Very, very nice. But another person I encourage you to check out is Little Dark Fury. Now, Little Dark Fury is very unique in my eyes because Little Dark Fury always posts something that nobody is thinking about. These are deck lists that are super unique, super creative, and honestly super cool in my personal opinion. You know, you talk about who is doing Alakazam V with Blaine's quiz show. Who on earth thinks of that? But it's so intriguing and it's so cool and it's such a unique idea that brings a freshness to the game. You know, the Shedinja and Ninjask from Vivid Voltage that have just come out. Super cool. Raikou Hat Ladies. You know, Runegregas Donphan, Amazing Rare Zamazenta. Just a whole bunch of different ideas that I personally love about Little Dark Fury, and also just started recently streaming on Twitch as well. So it's definitely an awesome resource for you to go check out, in my personal opinion. And also another excellent resource that you should go check out is my good buddy Gyroshawn. Now, Sean and I do a podcast together called the Metapod, a Pokemon TCG podcast that revolves around the evolving meta. And he honestly is very spicy in himself, so it does a lot of different things as well. You know, does a little bit of memes, I would say, with this stuff with investing, but does a little bit of openings, does specific matchups. You know, if you're specifically looking at like the Darmanitan VMAX versus Pikarom matchup, this video is exactly for you. And there's a lot of great stuff that he does in my personal opinion, and also talks a little bit of news and does a little bit of collabs as well with some people. Done several collabs lately, I believe, with a couple other different creators that may not be on my list. So excellent resource. I highly encourage that you go check out Sean. I love his content. Great buddy of mine. Always got to hype him up. And one of the best players in the world right now, Tord Reckliffe. You may know their name if you started getting into competitive Pokemon and maybe have watched a lot of past matches, retro matches, things like that. Tord has started making YouTube content very recently and also streaming on Twitch, and it's been super awesome to be able to see his growth. He doesn't have a ton of videos. He's just recently started, but trying to put out videos a little bit more often, as you can see right here with these videos. And honestly, the sky's the limit for Tord. Just a huge brain and an excellent person to learn from, in my personal opinion. In the short time, I feel like I've learned a couple things from him and his streams and content. But another thing that has just started, but I think is an excellent resource, is Channel Fireball. Now, Channel Fireball is a news site. If you've come from like Magic or something like that, you've probably heard of Channel Fireball and what they do. And so what Channel Fireball has done is they have gotten some of the best players in the world from all over the globe, the best players, and they give them the opportunities to create content on the Pokemon trading card game on their channel Pokemon specific platform. And you see a bunch of the creators that I have mentioned already. You know, you talk about Gyroshawn right here, Michael Pramwa, who is starting to stream a lot more, which is super awesome. One of the best players ever to play the Pokemon trading card game. You got Azul over here as well. And then a couple other people that we'll talk about here in a second, but just an...
I'm sorry, Jamin. I'm sure that that deck sounds pretty bad.
I don't know why that just started going, but this is a great time to transition into the next part. And I was going to say some of the excellent people that have just started Twitch streaming as well. So there's a lot of great people that don't necessarily have their Twitch streams up and running yet, or maybe they just don't do YouTube and they make Pokemon trading card game content. You have people like Isaiah Bradner here. Bradner, an excellent player that has just recently gone up to Masters, one of the best senior players in the last couple years, just an excellent person overall, just trying out a whole bunch of different decks, playing in some tournaments, does stuff with Channel Fireball, as you may have seen a glimpse of him down here earlier right here, and just an excellent person. But another one of a person that's actually going on right now is Emery Taylor. Emery Taylor has had phenomenal results in the Pokemon trading card game the last couple years, and honestly just recently started streaming. So 184 followers. Definitely needs way more than that, because this dude is big brain. I've talked to him a little bit, been a guest on the Metapod podcast, and just an overall excellent human as well. And again, just because I've mentioned those names, that doesn't limit your resources to just those people. There are a lot of people that stream the Pokemon trading card game during different times of the day. There's a lot of people that maybe I don't know about or haven't come across their channels on YouTube that make excellent information that you should honestly go check out, because you know what, this video can only be so long before everybody just starts clicking out of it. So I'd rather just make this quick, concise, excellent before we get on into the, well, here's 50 people that you can go check out. And the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is an excellent website that has recently just came up that some of you may know about, or maybe have heard me talk about, whether that's in Discord, on Twitch, on YouTube, whatever, that I'm personally using every single day to grab deck lists, to look at tournament results and things like that, because especially within the online phase, Limitless TCG has been the kind of the head of hosting all of these tournaments. Recently, I'm going to show you right now, they have created a website similar to Arcanine Labs, or basically a place to hold a bunch of tournaments and host things like pairings, standings, all of that type of stuff as of right now. So this is an excellent, as you can see, there's a lot of great things that are already here. You know, you have the Limitless events that are going on right now, Hegster events, season 3 going on currently, the Sunday Open, an excellent event that I highly encourage, and then also Chill, an excellent series that has started coming up within the last couple months and has honestly just skyrocketed, having their first big event coming up on Saturday. So it holds not only on this place itself, has kind of the days on it. You see that Hegster happens on Monday and Friday, every Sunday in the Sunday Open, and then Saturday 26 for this specific event. But there's a lot of great other things. So if you make an account right here, highly encourage that you make an account. Check out this dashboard thing. Go make an account. You need one to be able to participate in a tournament anyways, if you ever want to do an online tournament. But go to this tournament website. Go to this tournament tab. This is the place to get all of your tournament results. Even if you're participating in a tournament, this is an excellent place to be able to navigate what you're supposed to be doing in the tournament, who you're supposed to face, what their deck list is, things of that nature. So you look up here, the first thing that you're always going to see is the tournaments that are going on right now. You have the modified theme deck of November for the Visun Battle Arena, and then also E&D's Thanksgiving Qualifier is going on right now. Very awesome event to be able to see all this stuff. Hey, look, there's Thomas right there. Congrats on your win, bud. Member of our community. But you go down to the bottom, and here are all the upcoming events. This is all the events that are going on through the Play Limitless page that have registered on this website that have events that are coming up, and there's a whole bunch of different things as well. You know, the Throwback Thursday Legacy number 3, where you can participate in legacy battles if you're tired of standard and things like that. You have the Alola Cup, which is hosted by Stefan Ivanov, another fantastic player right now in the Pokemon trading card game that has a kind of custom format to kind of keep the game spicy. And so you can register for all these. Like, I could register for any of these right now. I just can't right now because of my schedule, but highly encourage that you check out all of these. I haven't really had a problem with any of the online tournaments, especially on this Limitless website, but I highly encourage that you do that. And then also, this is the biggest place that I think that a newer player who maybe not confident enough to compete in a tournament should be going to, and that is the recent results section of this website. You look at all of the events that have happened on this website during its short span already, and you can go to all of these pages and snag deck lists. So let's say I want a recent set of decks that have done really, really well. I'm going to go to the Hegster Season 3. I see right now, if I move my big fat head out of this camera way, you will see that the first place deck was Pikarom, done by LN, going 10, 1, and 1. I'm like, okay, well, Picarom's pretty cool. What do I do? If you click this little icon right here, this little list button, you click on that, it will automatically take you to the deck list, which is very, very nice. If it has that little list button, it will prompt you to the deck list. And from there, you can go straight into copy clipboard, straight into your deck manager where you can import it because it's copied on your clipboard. All right. You have to click that copy clipboard button, but you import it and then boom, I already have the exact deck list of 60 cards right in front of me to be able to play a deck that has the potential to be top tier, and I can continuously learn as I'm playing that deck, you know, the right decisions, the right plays, things of that nature. And again, you can do this with a whole bunch of different things. You could do that with the PTCGO Store Online Regional Perfection 2 and Expanded if you want to do that, or any of these other old events. You know, maybe I love playing retro decks with my buddies. 2017 World Championships. Now, these aren't the exact decks, but these are decks that people have conjured up, you know, after thinking about the event for a while and thinking about the format and looking at results in the past of saying, okay, what would a great deck list be? And then also, maybe this is a little bit overwhelming to you. This is a little bit of too much information. There are tabs up here that are really nice. You know, you could go to the upcoming, and this is only just the upcoming events that are listed. I think it only goes to about like right here or something like that. The Hyperlux Hegster Regional Qualifier or something like that. Not 100% sure. But anyways, there are a little bit more over here of people that have listed it like this soon. Very, very awesome. And then also you could just click this for completed tournaments and you can look at specific formats. You know, maybe I only want to look at expanded events. So looky here are all the expanded events that have happened on this website. Or maybe I just want to go to the other and I want to find a fun format to participate in. So I look at this. This website is very phenomenal. And then also there are a whole bunch of other things as well. You know, you look at the match rules for specifically the Limitless Online Series. You look at times for rounds, frequently asked questions. Maybe there's something on this website that you're saying, you know, I don't know how to exactly do everything. Here's a couple frequently asked questions that you can go check out. And then also how to play in a tournament, exactly how to register for the tournament and what you need to do. So again, especially for my new people in here that maybe want to start participating in tournaments, or maybe just simply want to grab some excellent deck lists to continuously practice on ladder, or for even a tournament if you're a relatively older player that maybe just started getting into the online scene and stuff like that. This is your best resource. Limitless has done a fantastic job. I will say it again and again and again. And this is just the beginning of Limitless. I can't wait to see what else grows on this website. So again, that's a little bit of a rundown on some of the resources that you can snag. Their possibilities are endless. I will say, you know, we didn't even talk about the different news sites that you can go to and like have subscriptions for to be able to read their articles and things like that. We didn't talk about specific Patreons. We didn't talk about podcasts. You know, I mentioned that I do a podcast with Gyroshan. We're not the only Pokemon TCG podcast. There's plenty other ones that I highly recommend. I recently put it in a tweet as well. And so definitely go check out that website. Remember, everything is in the description below. I have all the people that I mentioned today, their content, so you could go check that out. I would highly encourage it. They're very awesome people again. And you know what? I hope you had a great time watching this video. Hopefully this helped you out. Leave a like if you enjoyed this and maybe want to see more of these kind of how-to styles. Next week is going to be an interesting one because I'm going to talk about a specific how-to as well, but it'll be a little bit different. It'll feel like a unique video. Nobody's talking about this, I'll just say that. Anyways, have a great rest of the day. Remember, we're not very good at video games, but we have a fun time doing it. We improve every single day. Keep practicing out there, keep getting better, and you know what? You look cute today.